Greetings and salutations from Park City, Kentucky tonight, guys. Got my dark Brandon shirt on. They're still trying to run old Joe out. He's sick, and what a clusterfuck we got going on up there. Can't unite over shit, and Trump just picked probably the worst candidate ever, but he's a monster like Trump. He's a power-hungry fuck, but I digress. I didn't get on here for that. Sitting on my porch, man, that temperature came down, big rain came through. I'm so grateful for that. And humidity's nothing now. Feels awesome. Playing a little music and sitting on the porch, enjoying myself. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in South Central Kentucky. But something I've been on my mind for a long time. Now, I've made a little bit of posts here and there about it on Facebook over the years, but this whole, I'm not gonna script anything I do. It's all gonna be off the cuff, and I'm not editing nothing, none of that shit. It's just I'm gonna have a subject matter, and we're gonna try to stick to that. But man, one of the main reasons, huge reason, we've got such discourse in this country when it comes to politics is sports. Our sports addiction. Team sports. Those team sports. And most people don't even realize it. They don't even realize what they're doing, man. They're picking the red team or the blue team. No matter what, I'm going to cheer for that team. And that's something I never understood when it comes to sports. I understand it, why, and that's, they want you to think that way, but this team loyalty shit that says, you know, hey, if you liked the fucking Minnesota Vikings when you were 3 years old, you've got to be a Minnesota Vikings fan till the day you fucking die, or you're a traitor. You're a traitor if you pick another team because you don't like that team anymore. Hell, when I was a kid, I'd pick teams because of their colors, man. But the premise is that once you pick your team, you can't not like that team. You can never cheer for another team. You've got to stick to that one fucking team. Which is one of the most ridiculous buckets of hogwash I ever heard in my fucking life, man. One fucking team. You got to be loyal to this team. This team that don't even know you exist. I mean, what are you loyal to? A symbol? Are you loyal to a city? To a color scheme? I don't know, man. What's the loyalty here, man? I mean, I see people do this. Like, man, I knew a guy that was a Bengals fan his whole life. No matter what, he would cheer for the fucking Bengals. And it just made him miserable because they always fucking lost. Even if they lost close games, they should have won. Super Bowl games. But he stuck with that team because, why? Because, fuck, I don't know. He liked them when he was a kid. Now he has to like them forever. And I've tried to explain to my friends how stupid that is. And they just look at me like a cow chewing on cud. Because that's what they've had drilled into their fucking heads. They don't think for themselves how dumb that is. I've liked all kinds of teams. I don't even watch sports anymore, but I used to be a huge NFL fan. As a kid, I loved Pittsburgh Steelers because they were beating Dallas. I hated Dallas because my dad liked Dallas. Anything Cowboys or Broncos, any of that Cowboy shit I never was into. And then I saw Joe Montana, man, with the 49ers beat those cocksuckers, man. I was just like, oh, I think I like these guys. And I was a 49ers fan for the biggest time, man. Hell, after Joe left, we got Steve Young came in there, you know, and I was just like, and Garcia, man. I mean, they kept me with the team for a while. When DeBardo lost the team and idiot John York took over and started making these terrible decisions, drafting and everything, was just horrible. They finally, when they fired the mooch, man, I just like, I ain't cheering for these cocksuckers no more. Then I became a Patriots fan because I like Tom Brady. The dude's good. They're enjoyable to watch. Why would I want to watch a miserable ass team that loses all the time? Am I fucking some kind of sadist? No, I want to watch a team that wins. It's going to make me happy. So I was that. I liked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they had that good run. I liked a lot of Oakland teams. I just liked all kinds of different teams because I like the game. I'm not loyal to any of these teams, but I've liked certain areas, and I'm going to see that because that's spectacular. You're looking at something special. I'm going to tune in to fucking Indianapolis Colts get their ass kicked every week because it's local. God, how dumb are people? And here, that's where we get to this, man. Trump and his team, they've sold that to us. And he knew that if these fans of this sports would spend all this time watching this shit, living vicariously through these players and spending ungodly amounts of money on merchandise, well, why couldn't he cash in on that too? And that's what he did. Because people are easily parted with their money. But that's where we're at with politics now. It's people have been on this team their whole life and they've been told that that's their team. They can't change. And sports, and if you've noticed over the last 10 years, and that's another reason I quit watching. The real reason I quit watching football is because of all that CTE shit. Now I ain't gonna sit there and watch these guys beat their brains out for my fucking entertainment. That, and it's the same shit all the time. I've got other things to do with my time sitting in front of a fucking TV. So, I walked away from that. After Tom Brady retired, I was done. I was like, I don't give a shit no more. My life's way more enjoyable. But, back to the point. They have, back about 10 years ago, I really noticed it hard. People would lose a game, and they would blame it on the refs. And be on Facebook just, oh my God, we got robbed. Look they took this from us, yada, yada, yada. Oh, and I just got tired of listening to that shit too. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with y'all? Accept your loss and go on. We got a president that didn't accept the loss and people jumped right on it. It was the refs, The refs did it to you, Donald. They're intertwined. Big time. Because of sports fanatics in this country. And then you throw religion in on top of that. Turn that into a team sport as well. I was raised Pentecostal. And according to Pentecostals, even other Christian religions are all going to hell. Especially the Catholics, And then they found a new boogeyman with the Muslims somewhere around the fucking middle of the 80s, I guess. Now, there was still gay people in. I guess the Muslims in the 90s, wasn't it? I think it's trans people now that they're scared of, and Mexicans. Of course, Mexicans stealing all their jobs. But that's one of the things, and the selfishness in the NFL. These look at me motherfuckers that just kept getting more rampant. The ugly behavior, just the shitty fucking acting. It's like the WWE got back in the day. I used to watch a little wrestling when I was a kid. Like Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan and all those guys. And then they got it where it was like they started sexualizing everything and making everything just a soap opera of just horribleness, And that's another one. Wrestling, man. Hell, Donald Trump's revered in that fucking shit because he didn't get in the ring, did he? Was he in the ring? Yeah, I think he was in the ring. He fought somebody, some stupid fucking shit on there. Him and Vince McMahon were probably banging little girls together with Jeffrey Epstein at the time. But, yeah, that's a big issue, y'all. I think it's a real issue. I don't know what to do about it, but I thought I'd point that out. Anyway, I've rambled on too long. I love you guys. Peace.